The Woodland Luxury Apartments. 1,000,000 days later. So where's Crane?
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Who's that guy?
Let's just call it even.
Hey, Sheriff.
I know
Dialogue?
you're a flycatcher. You worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
I don't know the Flycatcher.
This fucking line.
Hey, look, it's that guy. This is the cab driver. Hey, look, it's Jack. Hey, look, it's everybody. It's everybody. I don't know who that other woman is.
Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this.
Look at her
We'll
being
talk
so
later, okay?
responsible.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
I was really hoping he'd say, I'm sorry. But you know what? That was good enough.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
This is nice. Nobody's yelling. Oh, they're leaving for the farm?
I'm going! Jesus!
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit! You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day.
What did I do?
Shit! Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'd get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could...
I'm busy doing nothing.
Nice. So...
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool. 'Cause
That's weird.
When they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready
TJ,
to head out.
remember that.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there.
Wait, an open truck in the middle of the street.
And a nice river
Yeah,
nearby, so you can
they're
swim
still
all you want.
standing there.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice.
His voice cut out there twice
Come on.
at the
It won't
end.
be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. I'm Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves. So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
What happened to the background
Hey,
there?
Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig? How should I know?
Grand Master Librarian.
Saying goodbye?
Yes. Oh, look at her. She's wearing normal clothes.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
You need to let that go. How are you gonna move on if...
Bigby, I know you're trying to help. But this is just something I need to do on my own. Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily.
You did it!
I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
It's okay. Just calm down.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You... what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were... just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... oh, God.
Touch her arm. Barely touch it.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess it worked out in the end. I can't hold that against you.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them, could at least save the rest of us.
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally.
And that's all I did
Because
during this
you brought the
playthrough.
crooked man
Thank
in,
you.
Everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
She's gonna
You've
remember
changed this
that.
place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Where's she going? She leaving
You're not
town?
as bad as everyone says you are.
Yay!
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
What? Okay, maybe I'm just really stupid. Is she a liar? Oh. My body messed up again.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Wow, nearly hit me. Thanks. You and 43.5% killed Georgie. Yeah, but that was a good choice. I wasn't like, I'm gonna kill you. Take this, you deserve it. No, I was killing him to put him out of his misery. I gave him a trial. I chose to imprison him. I accepted the gift. Why would nobody else not accept it? Your last words were, I hope I saw some sud. Join the discussion. It's over. Special stats. Beauty. You promised her you wouldn't tell Beast that you ever saw her outside the apartment. You impressed her with your detective skills. Oh. Yeah, but for that, if I had known what was like kind of the whole deal issue with them, like not like I know it's supposed to be like a secret thing, like oh you're here, but like if I'd known like the whole issue, like they're having some troubles or whatnot, I wouldn't have done that. You fought him after the interrogation. You offered him protection at the business office. You gave him a drink when he asked for one in your apartment. You help him to avoid the farm. You took him back to the witching well, and you imprisoned him. Faith died. You gave her the money. Or wait, did she even take it? I don't remember. Jack, you made a deal. You reported him to Snow for burglary. Snow, you brought her along with you to the trip trap. You showed her Crane's photograph of her. You promised to bring the crooked man back alive. Tiny Tim, you chose to wait for him. DJ, you accepted his beetle and promised to give it to Snow. Toad, you stood up for him when Snow wanted to send him to the farm. He was still an asshole either way. What happened to Crane? What happened to... What happened to Crane? Season 2! Find out what happened to Crane in Season 2. Unless Nerissa had something to do with it. Oh, alright. You can't really say anything bad about the final episode, because it's always good. I don't really have any complaints, honestly. I thought it was pretty good. My first completed Telltale game. Oh boy. Yeah, it was good. I liked it. And now, I'll move on to The Walking Dead Season 2. At some point later. When it goes on sale again. Probably when episode 5 is released, they'll go down to $12.65, like The Wolf Among Us is on Steam right now. It's for midweek madness though, but I doubt, excuse me, I doubt that matters. Yeah, enjoyed all of it. And I'm going to look up what the whole thing at the end was, because I didn't entirely understand. Because like I said, either I'm just stupid, or it's like, what did that mean? To everybody. A lot of people. I don't know. And me! Me! I do hope there is a Season 2. That'd be great. I am kind of tempted to read the comic book, even though I'm not really a comic book person. Oh, look at that! Pick up a graphic novel today. Look at that fucking middle one. Look at Bigby right there. Sweet. Alright, let's look at the extras, and that'll be that. Let's look at the achievements first. You achieved lots of things. What's this? You unlocked all the books of Fable in Chapter 5. Oh. Earn every episode achievement in The Wolf Among Us. Be a baby. Complete Chapter 1 of Episode 1. Get a hat. Smoke some cigarettes everywhere. Alright, there were a couple I didn't unlock. For the Book of Fables. The Book of Feeble-Minded Men. Vivian's story. The girl with the ribbon. Vivian was the very first to bear the curse of the purple ribbon. Removing the ribbon would result in death, and any attempt to talk about it was thwarted by a spell. She was a baby, and she was furious. Severity, but her husband was unable to understand. She realized then that she couldn't trust him and decided to leave. She lived alone for the rest of her days in the homelands, preferring the safety of isolation to the risk of another betrayal. Wait. As the old pulled on the edge of the string, he woke up. She was sleeping. She was baby. I think this is actually just rewritten. The actual way of the story was that, at least I believe, or maybe it was rewritten in the book that I read. It's like a scary book, and it has a bunch of scary stories in it. There's one about this kid's walking home late at night. There's a bunch of guys with like really big teeth, and their teeth just keep getting bigger. It's that book, if you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, she's on her deathbed, after the two are married. And she's like, okay, go ahead, pull the ribbon. I don't have much time. Now you can know why. And he pulls it, and her head falls off. And the cat's like, oh no! I'm gonna have that cat at the end of the video. So there you go. The pudding and pie. Vivian and Georgie's place. Oh, I didn't know it was both their place. When they met in the exodus from the homelands and they helped each other survive, however, stuff happened. Winterwolf. Big Me's... Big Me's mother, Winter, fell in love with the North Wind and bore him 7 wolf cubs. But he quickly grew tired of her and left Winter. Wait. Yeah. Heartbroken and alone, she tried to care for her cubs despite her grief. She was especially fond of Big Me, but as the runt of the litter, he was often teased by his older brothers. After Winter's death, Big B's siblings went in search of their father, but Big B stayed behind to protect his mother corpse from scavengers. Unfortunately, he was too small to defend her. From then on, he vowed to eat something bigger each day until he was large enough to confront his father and finally make him pay for the pain he caused his family. Yeah, he grew fucking big. That's her. The big bad wolf! Look at him! He's so goddamn cool! Big B's true form is that of a giant 8-foot tall wolf. In addition to his iconic Huff and Puff power. Oh, that's why he smokes Huff and Puffs. Oh, I get that now. I get that now. Huff and Puff. He has also inherited other abilities from his father, the North Wind. For example, he can smoke and leave his cigarettes everywhere. Big B is able to hold his breath for a normally long amount of time, making it impossible for him to drown. Okay. That's a nice fact. Would have been neat if that came into play. Bloody Mary, part of the job. She's a loyalist. Bloody Mary began working for the Crooked Man many centuries ago. He promised her freedom to do as she pleased, as long as she agreed to be his bodyguard. She was a baby, and she enjoyed it. Now she's dead. Everyone was like, do what you want, and that's how it worked. A new order. Snow White in charge. With Crane out of the picture, Miracle has officially appointed Snow White as the Director of Operations and Deputy Mayor in his absence. Many would say this promotion is a long time coming, since she was instrumental in the establishment of Fabletown and personally ensured that many Fables made it to the New World safely. She also made doing the work a boob. Sheriff Bigby, the greatest man that ever lived. After fleeing the homelands, Bigby Wolf spent many years wandering through Europe. With a fable colony quickly developing in the New World, Snow White and Feathertop tracked down the wolf and offered him passage to Fabletown. He agreed, and Snow cut him with a lycanthropy stay knife to give him the power to change into a human form at will. Oh, that makes sense. Bigby became sheriff of Fabletown under King Cole's administration, but because of his violent past, many Fables didn't trust him, and he was banned from ever setting foot on the farm. To this day, he struggles to redeem himself in the eyes of the community. But he did it! He did it, and he won! And he didn't kill everybody in the world. Amazing. Bigby Wolf, he's the renowned big bad wolf of the sheriff town. Sweet. Wow, we did it. We did it, everybody. We did it. Oh, we... we did it. That's it. I enjoyed that immensely. But, I enjoyed it immensely. That's pretty much it. I just want to thank everybody for watching and whatnot. And, I mean, this is another series complete. There's not that many complete, but this is one of them. Oh, that's great. Oh, and I didn't get to see Woody again. Where was Woody? Where was Woody at the crime thing? Well, I mean, I don't know. I would have liked to see him again. I mean, he was a suspect, but no. Alright. Well, that's the end of this playthrough. Like, favorite, subscribe, comment, thumb up the ass, and I'll be back with some more Telltale games and other stuff. Go check out other things that I've done. And I'll definitely be playing Season 2 of The Walking Dead, so that'll be a lot of fun. Alright then, see you next time, and peace. Okay, so here's the story that I was talking about with the ribbon. Okay, so this here's Jenny. Jenny from the block. She got a ribbon on her neck. One day, Jenny from the block's neighbor, Alfred, was like, "Yo, why you wear that ribbon?" She's like, "Yo, you don't know shit, crackerjack." Then after a few minutes later, they got married, but they were older, and that's a priest. Then they both grew old, and the doctor was like, "Yo, she died." And Alfred's like, "Man, dang, hate when that happens." And Jenny's like, "Alfred, come here and take off the ribbon. I can tell you now." And then Alfred slowly took off the ribbon, and he's like, "Damn, that was spooky." And then the cat's like, "Oh man, I seen some stuff. I seen some stuff. Damn." And here's a guy with really big teeth. So there you go.